Hey everybody, it's Pastor Hugo at St. Matthew. I've got a bit of a cold this week, so bear with me. Had a COVID test. Fortunately, it's not COVID, but I do have a cold that is affecting my speaking voice. We're focusing this week on growing in love and setting some goals of how we can grow in love for God and love for our neighbor. I remember when my boys were little, they were prone to wander, as children do, and there were a lot of times in the grocery store or by a busy street that I had to take them by their hand and gently lead them where they needed to go. They couldn't do that on their own. And I think even for us as adults, God does that for us constantly. We wander into places we don't need to be going, and He gently and patiently takes us by the hand and guides us where He wants us to go. This week, as we focus on growing in love, I recall one of our verses from last week, from Ephesians 4. Walk in a manner worthy of your calling, with all humility and gentleness, with patience, bearing with one another in love. I think part of growing in love is growing in gentleness and humility and patience and the ability to bear with one another. I get to see this every day at work because of David's Christian Learning Center and the kids at our preschool and daycare. They're kids. They do what kids do, and they need a lot of correction. They need a lot of guidance. And I get to see our teachers patiently, gently guide them. This past year, we've been challenged. We've had some kids who needed a lot more correction than other kids. But it was so good to see our teachers in action, loving those kids, not yelling, not getting mad, not showing anger, just gently, patiently, humbly taking them by the hand and leading them where they needed to go. I think this is a great goal for all of us as we seek to love our neighbor and as we seek to be known by love the way Jesus calls us. Is we work on gentleness, we work on patience, we work on humility, and we recognize that the people around us, that our neighbors, just like those kids in the daycare, they are not yet who they will one day be. And to get them where God wants them to be, it takes gentleness and patience. It takes bearing with them in love. So let's work on that this week. Have a great day. Bye-bye.